up, CTC family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase That Coin. And today in this live stream, we want to do a live cryptocurrency market analysis. So we're going to break down a few charts, look for some possibly profitable situations. Some people feel like, you know, I wouldn't be buying altcoins right here. And some people feel like, hey, this is the place to be buying altcoins. So we're going to see if we can come up with a direction on specific altcoins. Okay. I'm going to give it a few seconds to populate the stream. If you are new here, I encourage you to hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be aware of when we do these types of live streams. Okay. 2018 is going to be a very exciting year for the Chase That Coin channel. Make sure you come over here to ChaseThatCoinTrading.com and take advantage of this free Excel spreadsheet. Also, if you are interested in learning how to trade and also receiving some trade calls so you can possibly become profitable along your trading journey, make sure you come over here and get one of our memberships, our year-long membership or our lifetime membership. Check the links in the description below. I'm going to give it a few seconds to populate this stream, and I'm going to take my own advice and share this out, guys. Encourage you all to go and join the Telegram group. Take advantage of the Telegram group, the Discord. One of my main focuses going into 2018 is going to be building out our Telegram group. So take advantage of that in the early days. Take advantage of the Excel spreadsheet. I can't even talk in the stream right now. Anywho, give me a second to share this out, and then we're going to kick it off. I encourage you to do the same, guys. So I'm sharing this on Twitter. I'm sharing this on Telegram. I'm sharing this in the Discord. And I'm also going to text it to a bunch of friends. Okay, so we're going to do a quick BTC breakdown. I did this in a stream earlier. This is the third live stream. I am very bullish Bitcoin here. But for me to continue with a bias towards the upside for Bitcoin, we're going to have to first break 16,340. And then secondly, we're going to have to break 17,857. Now, if we can slowly creep up to this point and then get one candle that closes out both of these levels, that would be beautiful. Will we get that? Who knows? But as long as we don't get any violent spikes up or down, I am going to be very bullish altcoins here. In my opinion, as long as we don't shoot up to all-time highs or create new all-time highs with too much volume, alts will be safe. And even if we do push up a lot, which, you know, one of our extensions, the first extension up there, 1.6, is at 26,000. The second one is at 37,000 or 35,000. Okay, so we have some areas where Bitcoin could go up and then push back down. Okay, so I'm pretty bullish alts here. So let's look at some alts. I know you guys were calling out some coins that you wanted me to look over, and Ethereum was one of them. So this is ETH BTC. As a matter of fact, let's get this out the way right now. Let's do this, because I know we're going to get a bunch of coins that I can't do on TradingView. Up. And for those of you who are like, oh my God, he has a really short password. If anybody was to ever break into this account, they wouldn't be able to do anything with it. I don't have any of the APIs hooked up. I simply use it to chart coins that are on exchanges that don't have good charting. So if you were to get into this, you wouldn't be able to get anything. Maybe my credit card information, maybe somehow. Okay, we're going to do Bittrex, ETH BTC Bittrex. This is the 1 hour chart for Bittrex. I mean, excuse me, for Ethereum Classic. Yeah, Ethereum Classic. So I like to personally start on a higher time frame, and then I do like Ethereum here. I do like Ethereum Classic. Now, first quick history lesson. At first, when Ethereum Classic first was a thing and it first came out, the first thing I said was this is a scam. All right, because I was inside of the DAO and all that stuff happened with the DAO. The first thing I said was this is a scam. Wait, I don't even have the chat popped up. All right, I said it was a scam. Very shortly after that, after doing some digging and some rethinking, I said, okay, it's not a scam. What's up? What's up? So I said, okay, it's not a scam. Actually, it is the actual original and longer chain. All right. But, you know, it's been some time since that, and the line in the sand hasn't been drawn clear enough for me to be super bullish Ethereum Classic. It hasn't been drawn clear enough for me personally. But I do like the fact that it has had a big pullback. All right, there is a lot of potential upside. All right, so look at all this free air up here. All right, if I had to put some levels on, you know, I would say that there's about 2 to 3 major levels that it could push up and, you know, hit and then bounce back. But there's a lot of upside here. Yes, I'm very bullish Ethereum Classic right here. And it's beautiful because we did get this big push up, but the market took back half of the wick. Excuse me, half of the body of this candle, which I love to see. So I like to use those as a bullish sign or an area where the market can push up. Because when we get these big pushes up and then the market just continues up, it's not healthy. I look for the market to take back some of the candle, the initial big push candle, and then pivot and push up. So I like this for Ethereum Classic. Let's look at Ven. All right, I think somebody on, I'm not even gonna say the person's name, but this guy was really pissed off with me because he's been telling me to look at Ven, and I didn't get around to looking at Ven because, you know, I'm one person and I only have one other teammate, and he doesn't even do this full time the way I do it. So I can't look at everything, guys. But I do like Ven. I do like Walton. I do like Wabi. Okay. The big announcement just happened with Ven. There's no way I'm going to buy into this. Instead, I'm going to be looking for a big pullback into here. Okay. I'm going to be looking for a pullback into here, and then I'll be considering to get into Ven. All right. I think it's going to be a big year for things that have actual uses, or people who could be like, okay, yeah, I do see, you know, blockchain being used in the real world through that, you know. And Ven, Walton, Wabi, Obsidian, even though Obsidian isn't like that type of coin as far as that bucket, but just things that can be used. I am still bullish Obsidian, but they have to get it together. And yes, people have been wondering, I still do have an Obsidian position. Okay, so that's Ven. Well, let's look at some other coins. What we're going to do. XRP. Everybody hit that like button. All right. Share the stream out. It helps more people find the stream. Helps the Chase That Coin family grow. Check out the links in the description below as well. Okay. So, yes. XRP is very bullish here, but I don't see it continuing to be, you know, I don't know how long it can go straight up. like this. This isn't even, you know. Now, if we break here, all right, if we break here, I think we're going to put, of course, we're going to push up a little bit more, or maybe a lot more. But this is the resistance. Okay, so the more struggles we get here, the more likely I'm going to be looking for a pullback on the light side into this point, or on the heavier side into this point. All right, so I did get a nice quick XRP trade, but I couldn't, my inner trader couldn't hold it because I was like, this is ridiculous and people are just super FOMOing. Okay. And then they're saying, and a lot of people are saying, you know, any point is a good point to buy in. This isn't a great point, guys. I'm sorry. Especially with the high being right here. If anything, this is going to be the area where it rejects from. So you don't want to buy at the area where it's going to reject from in hopes for more rumors. That's not a good strategy. Metronome ICO. No, we're not talking about any ICOs right here, man. I am very selective with ICOs. And even when I get into ICOs, I don't really promote them to you guys because, you know, some people have a tendency of seeing something and like thinking like, oh, this is a great idea, and then betting too much on it. Just like I got into Tezos. I made a video about Tezos. I think the day after the ICO was finished. I did that on purpose because it was an uncapped ICO, and so a lot of the things in it were risky as far as the foundation, and so I didn't want to promote that to anybody. Even though I am very bullish the project, the risk was high. I don't like Tron here. I don't like Tron here. But if I had to force a play, you know, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you want to force a play. I don't encourage you guys to do that a lot, but sometimes the market is so bullish that you wanna force those plays, because if not, you'll miss a lot. All right. So on the 1 hour, I would say there is a short-term play here. At least 15% on a short term. If you're a day trader, I'm not a day trader. I do have day trading strategies. And when the market is just going insane, best believe I'm there day trading. But for the most part, I'm a swing trader. I'm looking to catch nice bottoms, good tops, you know, bigger positions, bigger percentages, you know. XLM. Everybody share the stream out, guys. Everybody share the stream out. I don't like Stellar here either. They've gone up too much. Now, just off of the fact that it's cryptocurrency, can it go up more? Yes. This thing can go up at an irrational pace. Does that mean I want to trade it like that? No, because that's asking to get wrecked, right? And one of the keys that I pride myself on is not that I can't get wrecked, but the way my style is, at least my base style, it keeps me from getting wrecked. Yes, I don't catch some of the, oh my God, that just went up 200%, whatever XYZ coin that's going to disappear tomorrow. I miss some of those, but it keeps me safe from getting into the ones like that and then people getting wrecked. So I don't like lumens here, even though I am very bullish lumens. So let me quickly run down my list for you guys that I am bullish on as far as coins for 2018. All right, we got a few viewers in here. We have less viewers than we have likes. So everybody hit that like button. It's going to help more people find the stream. So let me quickly run down the list for you guys. I haven't added any more. But by the time I bring out the video that's going to be dedicated to explaining the list, I'm going to have some more coins on there. So my list to watch out for 2018, this isn't in any order. And a lot of these coins I do not have, but I will look for spots to enter. Okay. So it's Obsidian, Smart Cash, VTC, Neblio, Bitcoin Cash, ADA, XLM, which is Lumens, Lisk, Zcoin, Bay, XRB. XRB, I don't know, because it's gone up a lot. I mean, a few of them have gone up a lot. So I'm looking for entries on these. ITC, XTZ, which is Tezos, Wabi, Ven. I did add Ven there, even though Ven has gone up a lot, and I don't like I'm not going to currently enter, but I will look for an entry. Walton as well. Say BitShares. I do like BitShares, but I don't know what's going to be the relevance for BitShares and Steemit when EOS launches, because they're saying that EOS is a better version of these two things, and you can launch multiple BitShares and multiple Steemits on top of EOS. So the more of these things that you can launch on top of EOS, the more likelihood a better version of BitShares or Steem comes from those things. So I don't know. I am bullish Steem and BitShares on the way leading up to the launch of EOS, but when EOS launches, I don't know. Yeah, no BitShares yet. No BitShares yet. And if your coin isn't there yet, and you're upset, hit the dislike button. That's okay too. Will your coin end up there as I do my evaluations and add more coins? It's very possible. But unlike a lot of people, I'm going through and I'm reading these white papers before I add these coins. I'm not just looking at the charts. I'm reading these white papers before I add these coins. So I went through and read ITC the other day. I read Wabi, and I added those coins. All right. I read Ven. I added Ven. I'm not just gonna just like the idea and not read the white paper and look at the chart and add the coin. That's not what I do here, baby. Let's look at Neo and Sys, because these two projects possibly do have some upside in the coming month. So we're going to look at Sys. For those of you who are wondering, this is Coinigy. This is a paid account. As a new person or trader in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin or whatever, you do not need this. You do not need to pay for this. This is about $250 a year. TradingView works fine. Now, if you're trying to trade thinner coins or chart thinner coins that are on HitBTC, Cryptopia, CSEC, all of these weirder, smaller exchanges, you're going to need this. You can come over and get a free 30-day trial. And if you have multiple emails, that's 60 days, I guess. All All right, so this is the daily. Okay, this is the daily. Let me quickly draw this bad boy up. Okay, so we could definitely, if we get a break above this flag for Sys, I would enter Sys. I like Sys. As far as like the safest play, it isn't the safest play on the daily, but it is a play that, you know, it works out in cryptocurrency, and it looks even better on the 4-hour. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Sys is a very good trade here, especially with the news. So some of the best trades that you're gonna get are gonna be a combination of news and technicals. All right, I personally just don't trade news. If something is like, if people are like, oh, and people always tell me that, oh, look at this coin, they have news. I know that these people aren't, you know, they're probably making money, but they're probably getting wrecked a lot too, or they have a lot of big bags just trading solely off of news. Because if you know about the news, a lot of people already bought in and hyped it up because of the news. Let's take a look at Lisk. Lisk, a lot of their rebranding and all that stuff is already priced in. Yes, it did take a big dip, but a lot of people are pricing it in already. Okay. Neo isn't the best trade here. On the hourly is nice. All right, now another thing quickly, while we're talking about charting things. Now, you can, when you're making your trend lines, you can do this and, you know, connect it here and say that's the trend. All right. Or it is nothing wrong with cutting through the body of these candles right here. There's nothing wrong with that. The only rule that I follow is if I start at a wick, I try to connect to another wick. If I start at a body, I try to connect to another body. All right, so using this and connecting to this wick, I like this trend better. All right, the market is reacting to the trend. It did break the trend line and use it as resistance, picked up momentum, broke above it, came back, used it as support. I like this trend better personally. All right, there's certain things in trading where the rules are a little bit more lenient, and trend lines are one of them. Thank you for tuning in, Patrick. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you all here, guys. I appreciate you all. How long have we been doing this? Okay, not bad. I guess we can make this one a nice long stream because the other ones were pretty quick. So like I said, guys, the type of coins that we're looking for coins that can rival Ethereum in 2018. I think these are the coins that are going to be big. Now, this doesn't mean that I am anti-Ethereum, because I'm not. At one point, I had a lot of Ethereum. I had a lot of Ethereum before a lot of people were even involved in cryptocurrency, or before a lot of people even had cryptocurrency channels on YouTube. So Ether was one of the projects that caught my eye in cryptocurrency very early, I think at $1. Okay, so but it took me a while to buy in. I think I started buying into Ethereum at $7. I got out of Ethereum, a big load of Ethereum at $13 around the Dow. And since that time, I really questioned the whole, you know, them rolling back the chain and different things. So the coins that we're looking for things that can compete with Ethereum. We're looking for coins that aren't necessarily blockchain. IOTA, XRP, the one that I'm involved in, which is a very low market cap that has a lot of upside, in my opinion, which is one of our top coins for 2018. Research this project. All right. I want to say I think his name is Blockchain Adam. He did a very good interview with the CEO. No, Blockchain Brad, I think his name is. He did a very good interview. And this thing is just going up. This thing is going insane. Simply because people are looking at IOTA and they're looking at this. They're like, wait a minute. 279 million to 11 billion in IOTA, and people are doing their research as far as the setup of this, how easy it will be for companies to integrate this versus how hard it will be for them to use IOTA. So, and then we're looking for coins that can be added to Coinbase. Another one I'm going to throw out there is we're looking to accumulate coins that are going to rival Bitcoin. All right, we're looking for those. What coins are those? Dash, Bitcoin Cash. People are throwing XRB in there. I'm not gonna throw. We are jumping the gun too much on XRB. Even though I have been very bullish XRB for a while, but it just was moving up too crazy for me. But I'm not gonna put that in there yet. So there's a few. Zcash. Other things that are going to rival Bitcoin. Now, does this mean that I am against Bitcoin? No, not at all. DNT still going. For those of you who got into that DNT trade when we spotted that breakout that night, shout out to you. You guys deserve it for being here in the stream. So we caught ADA in the stream. We caught XRP flag. We caught a Stellar Lumens flag. We caught DNT. We caught a lot of trades that night, or in that whole stretch of videos. We caught some good trades. Insane. I don't necessarily remember where. Let me see if I can spot it. Just based on no, I can't spot it. What price did you get in at? And did you get in based off of my call? Yeah. Oh, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Sierra, for being here for the Lisk call. We made a killing off that Lisk call. 28, it's going to be even better, man. It's going to be even better. It's going to be even better. I'm going to tap into a little bit more of an aggressive style, but my style is going to still be, based around safety and not getting myself wrecked. That's key. Everybody hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. List the coins that you want me to look at below, guys. There's 40 of you here. Everybody hit like. We need 40 likes. Also share this out and post the coins in the comment section that you want me to review. This is interactive. This is the interactive stream. Break down some of your charts. You've been in since 7 cents. Good. Okay, I was just about to tell you. Please tell me in Satoshi value, because I can't help you any if you're talking about cents. I don't know what that is. So that's 168%. Did you get in off of my call, or were you just in already? That's 168%. That's not bad. That's very good. List your coins below in the comment section, guys. What was my worst trade? Let me look. My worst, I can say my worst investment. My worst investment, the worst coin that I've ever gotten into was BlockPay. BlockPay, this was the worst thing ever. This was terrible. This was terrible. And I'm kind of glad that it went terribly, because at one point I got locked out of my bit shares and I couldn't get in. So, and I got in, but this was terrible. First of all, it was overpriced in the ICO. I shot a DM to Leon Fu. So let's see if we could look at this. I shot a DM to Leon Fu and I was like, Leon, look at this project. What do you think? He was like, okay, I'll look at it when I get a chance. You know, he looked at it. He was like, it's overvalued. The valuation is pretty high. But he was like, you know, but it's a pretty interesting project, blah, blah, blah. Is this it? No, I think this is something else. He was like, it's a pretty interesting project, you know. Let's take. He was like, he's gonna take a small bet. I took a small bet as well. Lost. That was the only coin that I lost so much on. As far as trades, I have a trade plan, so I control my trades before they get out of hand. I am down a bit on Obsidian, but Obsidian isn't a trade for me. I just posted that in the Discord group. As far as the Obsidian Discord group, I am a contributor in their group, and I'm very vocal. I don't care if I'm involved in a coin or not. If the coin is if the team is messing up, or if they're not on their job, I'm gonna personally say it. And if I get out of the project, I'm gonna let you guys know. I am still involved in Obsidian, but I did sell off 33% of my position to add to my ITC position. And that was a great move because I'm up almost 200% on that. So okay, so you've been in because of a partnership. Verge was a massive loss for you. Okay, let's look at Verge. I know a lot of people, a lot of newer guys lost on Verge. They lost on NXT. They lost on SIA. So, I mean, a lot of guys. Now, if you hear a lot of these guys that are pumping these coins on Twitter, they don't know what they're talking about, honestly. And a lot of the newer ones, they're getting their information from following a lot of the other guys, you know, a lot of the other bigger Twitter accounts. You know, crypto Twitter has a lot of accounts where, you know, you can't see these guys, their faces. So they talk about coins and then they go up, right? So that's one thing. A lot of those guys are good traders. Some of them are really good traders. So they catch these things early, right? And then it goes up. It goes up hundreds of percents. Their followers are up. And then people buy into it coming in later because a newer pumper who isn't as in depth as far as picking a good cryptocurrency, he just sees somebody else with a lot of Twitter followers pumping it. He pumps it to his followers. His newer followers buy in because they're new, just like him. They buy in, you know, they get wrecked. He probably didn't get wrecked as much. All right. He probably got out of the trade and didn't even let you know. So this Verge thing went through a ridiculous pump. From McAfee to, like I said, a lot of these other newer guys. Is Verge going to continue down? I personally think Verge is going to continue on a downward move. All right, let me see. This is a fib retracement. You don't just throw this on anywhere on the chart. It's not just from going from the top to the bottom. You have to know what you're looking for. I mean, if you want it to be consistent. All right, so we did get a push down into the 38 fib. Okay, so this move is kind of like a Bitcoin move as far as the push up, initial push up, the push down into the 38 fib, and a respect of the 38 fib. But the only difference between this and Bitcoin is this isn't Bitcoin. All right. So I expect Bitcoin to push up from this level. I'm not sure about Verge pushing up from this level yet. Can it? Yes, it can. This is a critical level. Will it? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see a push down to the 23 for Verge. So a lot of people got wrecked with Verge. A lot of people got wrecked with NXT. I hope you guys learn your lesson. If you are going to get into a trade because of news, when you get a few percents, 20, 30, and the event is a few days away, don't be greedy. Sell that. Get out. Or if you're in a coin and John McAfee or whoever pumps in and shoots up all crazy, don't be greedy. Get out. Take your profits. When it comes back down, buy back in. Now you'll have a position and you'll have profit. So that position is kind of like free. So you can let that really run. You got to have a strategy, guys. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? This coffee is making me starving. Yes, I drink iced coffee in the winter. Vertcoin. I like Vert here. I really like Vert here. I like Vert here. I do. I like Vert. And it's one of my coins that I'm bullish on as far as my list. It's at a really good key level. I wouldn't be surprised to see some up moves within the upcoming days and weeks for VTC. So I like this trade here. This is one I'm going to keep my eye on. Well, all of the coins that are on my list, I'm going to keep my eye on as far as trades and as far as long-term holds as well. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Everybody hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We got a few viewers in the stream. We should have the same amount of likes or dislikes, whatever. Share the stream out. Check the links in the description below. A lot of FUD in Verge. Yes, and the reason that Verge is going to have all of this FUD, while we do that, I'm going to look for some coins to possibly chart. So the reason that there's a lot of FUD for Verge is simply because, you know, one of the main reasons that it shot up like that is because most likely because of that John McAfee call. Now, if it was to shoot up before that, you know, it would have been a little bit more natural, or it probably wouldn't have pulled back so much. It would have pulled back and then probably kept going up like XRP, because people are genuinely bullish XRP, whether it be through rumors or not. They're still bullish the coin. People only became very bullish after that that McAfee call. Even though I was bullish Verge, as far as just because I'm pretty bullish anonymous coins, even though I think that anonymous coins have the most likely threat to disappear first or to lose a lot of market cap first, simply because if Bitcoin gets anonymous transactions, only the bigger anonymous coins are going to survive, in my opinion. It's not even going to be about technology or anything about that. It's just going to be the ones that have enough market cap to absorb a push down. But I am bullish Verge, but people became bullish Verge when after that call. Stratus is going to help bring Bitcoin anonymity through the Breeze and Tumblebit wallet. So, but I am pretty bullish anonymous coins. I am bullish Binance as well. The way Binance is moving up in popularity, it's going to become one of the main exchanges. And because they have a coin that you can use to lower the fees, that's a super bullish situation. Matter of fact, let me add that to my, hold up. Binance, BNB. I'm Cuban, B. Remember that from Half Baked? I'm Cuban, B. So Binance is on the list. Coins to watch out for 2018. Binance just made it. Boom. Let's chart Binance as a matter of fact. It's only right. Where is it? Okay. Big run up for Binance here. Huge run up for Binance here. Okay, so if we wanted to, we could call this a rough cup. Okay, we could call this a rough cup. I would be looking for the handle to bottom out somewhere around here. All right, so I would be looking for a breakdown here of Binance token, BNB. All right, now there's a few ways you could trade cup and handles. One of them is a little bit more risky, all right, which would be getting it down here. Because if you're getting it down here, you're getting into a situation where it could continue to break down on you. So the real way to get into a cup and handle is to get in above the close of the top of the cup. All right, so when the handle is forming up and it closes above here, that's when you get in to get the push up. If you want to be a little bit more risky, a little bit more greedy, a little bit more surgical, you know, you could break it down like this. But I do like Binance here. Yes, this isn't a classic cup and handle because it would be no push up here. But if you're looking for perfection in trading, whether you're looking for the perfectly shaped doji or the perfectly shaped hammer or the perfectly shaped whatever, you're going to miss out a lot. So that's one of the things that I always tell my students. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for very close to, but we're not looking for perfection. My thoughts on DigiByte. I mean, I was never really that bullish DigiByte. I was never really that bullish on it. Okay, so we could look at it. We could look at a couple different situations here for Binance. Yes, this is very rough. I can make this better. But it's not about that. It's about the point of the top of the trend to me. So we got a little flag action here. Okay. So we could break above here and push up, or we could push down, creating the handle, the bottom of the handle for the cup. Excuse me, the bottom of the handle, the bottom for the handle, and then we could push up. Which one do I think is going to happen? Judging off of the volume, I'm going to go with the flag. So I'm looking for the flag for Binance. I'm more so bullish the flag. What's up, guys? Everybody hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I know my green screen isn't that great right now because for some reason, I just can't get it. I can't get it to like my white shirt. It doesn't like my white shirt much today. Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Homer Simpson. I like this. Would I buy in here? No. But I do like this on the breakdown for the handle. I know. Call me safe, call me boring, call me all of that. But that's why I don't get wrecked. All right. I do lose trades. We all lose trades, but I don't get wrecked like that. And I'm much more consistent as far as winning. So I would be looking for the breakdown here. The same thing as the last chart we did. I'll be looking for the breakdown here. The last chart is a little bit different because it has a cup and handle play out that could happen, but it also has a flag that is already happening. So the last one is a little bit more bullish. This is still pretty bullish though, because look at all of this open. Look at all this room for activities. Look at all this room for activities, guys. How long have we been doing this? 46 minutes. Not bad, not bad, not bad. This is going to be one of the longer streams. Lend. I'm going to assume that this is, I'm not into lending. I'm just not into lending. Unless you're going to be doing it like on a platform. Whoa, no, I don't like this. Unless you're going to be doing it like on a Poloniex or something like that. Well, actually, this isn't terrible. I do like the volume. I just don't like lending tokens. But I will not let my bias stop me from making profitable situations. Now, some of these lending tokens are outright scams. Now, the same way I am willing to trade Bitcoin Cash, even though I am pro Bitcoin, the same way I'm willing to trade, you know, altcoins that I'm not super in agreement as far as what it is that they're trying to do. But I am not willing to trade outright scams. And a lot of these lending tokens are outright scams. We see that BitConnect is having an ICO. I don't look at BitConnect as an outright scam. I look at it as just taking advantage of the fact that you're not doing any math or research. But they're not scamming you. The 4 hour, the 4 hour isn't the best. The 4 hour is saying we could get a cleaner entry on this. So is the 1 hour. So the 1 and the 4 hour is saying that we could get a better entry. The daily is saying that it could push up temporarily. So I'm going to go with majority and say that we could get a better entry if we were looking to get in. Okay, so when we're looking for flags, guys, what we're looking for is we're looking for an initial push up. All right. So we're looking for an initial push up, which is the flag pole. And we are looking for rapid movement. All right. And inside of a channel. So we're looking for a small channel with rapid movement of the candlesticks in there. So we got that. Boom. And we have that. All right, some situations are going to make it where your candle, the tip of your candle is pointed. Some situations are going to make it where your candle is like that. Either one doesn't matter. They're both cool. So like this is why I said the daily shows that it could go up, which is the flag. So we do have a flag. I would have liked to seen a little bit better, upward movement here, a little bit more, but it is respecting this channel. So there's that for the daily. So we have that. But the 1 and the 4 hour are saying that we could get a push down. So we may temporarily get a push down. right? And then a push back up, and then a continuation of the flag. So that's that. I hope you guys see how I'm putting together multiple situations. I'm not just totally pointing my bias towards any one situation. Yes, join the Telegram group. Link in the description below. Join the Discord group. The Discord is going to be getting a lot of my attention. Go over to chase-that-coin-trading.com. Go take advantage of the Excel spreadsheet with live coin market cap data. If you're interested in learning how to chart, for how to do technical analysis and trade altcoins for yourself, join our membership. You get the access to the exclusive training videos, and you get trade calls for $350 USD, but you can only pay in crypto, or you can get a lifetime membership. Why am I ignoring wicks when charting? Now, there are a few different rules in trading. There are a few different scenarios in trading that are, you know, as far as like the trend lines, there's only a few rules that are like solid to me in trend lines. If you start at a wick, you need to connect to another wick. Or if you start at a body, you need to connect to another body. And you also need to give yourself space in between your connections. Because if you don't give yourself space, your trend lines will either be really sharp or really flat. When drawing on support and resistance with using the candlesticks, some people use the wicks, some people use the bodies. Certain situations I use the wicks, certain situations I use the bodies. A lot of people can't tell you why they do what they're doing in these situations. But in certain situations, I'm using the wicks. In certain situations, I'm using the bodies. There is one gentleman out there. I like him. He's cool. He likes me as well. But he steals my material, man. I don't really care because he's learning from what it is that I'm doing as well. He's pretty popular though. I like him. He's a funny dude. Yes, things are going up today simply because Bitcoin doesn't have that volume that it had yesterday. So people are looking for any kind of spot where BTC slows down or moves sideways or just holds. And they're looking for those spots to take advantage of these altcoin moves. So this is just a glimpse, guys. 2018 is going to be super bullish for altcoins. Anybody who tells you any differently is ignoring the signs. Now, is it going to be 100% bullish for altcoins? No. But there are multiple signs giving us what? Confluence that, you know, we're going to get it. We're going to have a good year. Hey man, if your charts are embarrassing, all right, I have a very detailed course going on. The first video, mod 1 of the course, is out. Okay. You can go and take advantage of that and receive some trade calls along the way of learning. I've taught women, I've taught high school students, I've taught older people, I've taught young people. And I feel like I'm very good at breaking these things down and explaining them. Okay, so we do have a rough cup and handle for DGB here. Like I said, guys, we cannot wait for perfection. So usually we would have wanted this to break down a bit cleaner here and, you know, give us a real bowl. But we're not getting that. You can't wait for perfection. This isn't officially a cup and handle until we break above here. So we need to close here for us to get a cup and handle. Will we get that cup and handle? Checking out the volume. I'm going to say that we're going to get that cup and handle for DGB. Am I bullish DGB? Not so much. As far as the idea. The idea is pretty cool. It's okay, should I say. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we are going to get the cup and handle. Jumping in here is risky, though, because, like I said, there's a few ways to play the cup and handle, and the riskier one is opening you up to a position that can continue to break down. I don't know why that thing hasn't loaded yet. Maybe I have to refresh it. The Cardano keeps having, so that means if they keep having updates for the Cardano wallet on Bittrex, that means Bittrex is having problems with their wallet. Now, Cardano is up a lot as far as value, but it doesn't have many features. So this is very early for Cardano. So you're gonna go through that with Cardano. You're gonna go through some problems with IOTA as well. A lot of these early things where the overall idea is really cool, but the tech is still early. Cardano does not have proof of stake yet, so there isn't even any rewards for people. But I am very bullish Cardano because I am very bullish Tezos, and Cardano is like a simpler version of Tezos. It isn't as advanced as Tezos as far as on paper. Obviously, Cardano is in the lead because Cardano has an actual live project. One of the smartest men on YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tezos will kill it this year. Top 5 for sure. In my opinion, if Tezos launches, it's going to easily be top 5. And that's just based off of what Cardano is doing. And that's based off of all of the smart money that is invested in Tezos. Red. The founder of Coinbase is invested in Tezos. Olaf from Polychain Capital, who was one of the first Coinbase employees. I think he was the first Coinbase employee. And now he runs Polychain Capital, which is one of the biggest cryptocurrency funds. He has a very big position in Tezos. Smart money, guys. Smart money. Pay attention to where the smart money is going. I don't like red here. I do not like red here. Even though we do have a cup, right? We do have a cup here. The 4 hour doesn't look that positive. The daily, on the other hand, I do like the daily. I do like the daily as far as waiting for some more of a breakdown than waiting to fill back out some of this wick, possibly. So what I would do is I'd be looking for a breakdown of this. I would be looking for this to break down, and then I would be looking to get in it and possibly ride it back up. How good is Red's platform? I don't know. That would help as far as my bias towards Red, but I don't know as of today. Game. Someone else said game. I think the same person said game, actually. Game and what was the other one that was very bullish? I mean, if I was gonna go out on a limb and force a trade here, I would call this a continuation. I would call this a rough continuation, and I would be looking to get in. That's the 4 hour. Let me look at the daily again quickly. I mean, these are all still moving candles, but judging from the 4 hour, which gave us closed candles, I'm going to say I like this trade. I like game here. Yes, I do like game here. We already did Cardano. I did that in my last live stream. That was one of the focuses. NGC. So I knew you guys were going to do a lot of smaller coins, so that's why I opened up my my Coinigy. But you know, with the thinner coins, you get a lot of doji moments, a lot of points where there's no action or very little action. That's what these dojis are telling you. So I could already automatically tell that it's a thin coin or a newer coin, you know, based on this. So we got a nice run up. All right. It took back a lot of the move, which is healthy. Okay. We do have some form of structure here. All right. We quickly tapped into how to trade any structure. That is very dangerous, and I don't advise you guys to just be trading any structure out the gate. But it is at a level that it seems to be respecting. What this project is, I have no clue. Matter of fact, let's look. So I'm not endorsing what it is that they're doing or anything like that. Oh, we got to cut this. We got to cut this one. I have an interview with Crush the Street in 30 minutes. I almost forgot about that. So what? Oh, this is Naga. Okay. So I'm not endorsing what this coin is doing. If I'm not mistaken, this is one that Roger was. This is what people are calling Roger's coin, right? So I'm not endorsing what they're doing, but it does seem like it's found some kind of structure, and it may push up. If it doesn't push up, there's a long way to the floor, or to what has proven to be the floor so far. So there's almost 50% drop to the floor. If this is Roger's coin, you know, people may be looking to pick it up because there are people that out there that solely trade off of, they bet on players. So what does that mean? So if Charles Hoskinson is involved in something, they'll bet on that because Charles Hoskinson is involved in it. If Roger Ver is involved in this project or this project, they'll bet on those projects because of them. Or like a Tizen. If Tizen is involved in something, you'll bet on it. So there's people that do that. Is there anything wrong with that? No. I would just say to do your own research on these projects and don't get into them just because Roger or any of these other guys are in it. The last one we're going to do is LTC. We are going to wrap this up because I have an interview with Crush the Street. Okay. LTC BTC, this is Bitrix. People were very bullish at one point with Litecoin. I like Litecoin right here. I like Litecoin right here. I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say this is a very good point to get into Litecoin. Litecoin is, I'm bugging. I didn't even put Litecoin. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Every coin that's on Coinbase is going to go on my coins to watch. Simply because in 2018, simply because of the ease of accessibility. These coins are going to be very easy for people to get. So any coin that's going to go on Coinbase or is already on Coinbase is one that we're going to watch. So that includes LTC, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. You thought I was going to say Bitcoin, Nick, but I'm not. So I like Litecoin right here. I like Litecoin right here. I hope that the candle changes a little bit before today. How to trade when it hits the exchange strategy. Oh, how to trade when it hits the exchange. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. If you invest in a project out the ICO, I personally don't think that it's a great idea to sell right out the gate, simply because of taxes. You know, you're going to put yourself in a sticky situation with tax. You know, people are going to be looking to dump. So I don't normally sell right out the gate anyway with ICOs. I don't encourage that. So when Tezos hits the exchange, I'm not going to be looking to sell Tezos and those things. But I have an interview in a few minutes. Be on the lookout. Hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be aware of when we do these. Who knows? We may come back with a 4th live stream for the day. Until next time, guys, keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.